Andor trailer 2, guys. Did you just watch it? Andor trailer 2, Star Wars, come on! Welcome to Mirror Domain's Movie News, your place for entertainment headlines. And we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff today. Penguin in the Batman 2, maybe Godzilla Vs Kong 2. Working title has been revealed, and there's some huge Rocky and Drago drama going on behind the scenes. Sylvester Stallone is back at it. But we start off today by looking at the new Disney Andor official trailer 2 for the Star Wars series. That's, as we just did a trailer reaction on the channel, it's got Forrest Whitaker back as Saw Gerrera, which took me by surprise. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. We're going to get some Mon Mothma in there. And I thought we would just go through and break down some of the shots now of this trailer. And then we'll take a look at the IMDb. Actually, maybe we'll take a look at the IMDb right now. Prequel series to Star Wars Rogue One in an era filled with danger, deception, and intrigue. Cassian will embark on the path that is destined to turn him into a rebel hero. Now, it was supposed to be like 5 seasons or something like that, but they chopped it down to 3, I think. I don't know. But, man, it looks good. It felt more Star Wars than a lot of stuff that I've seen in a long time. And there's something about Mon Mothma that reminded me a little bit of that girl that plays in Downton Abbey, Edith. Obviously, that's not her, right? Genevieve O'Reilly plays Mon Mothma. And we'll see her definitely a lot in... she did a lot of Star Wars Go Rogue miniseries short. Interesting. So she did a lot of the deleted scenes for Revenge of the Sith and stuff like that. So very interesting trailer. Let's go through it now, guys. I saw Stellan Skarsgård's only in it for 1 episode, and look how much he was showcased in this trailer. He was in it for a lot of it. Okay, so one of the things that I heard that when they started to put this into production was that they wanted to use real life locations and real sets and not use the volume so much like what the Mandalorian uses. You know how they have that big set with that rotates as the camera moves. They wanted real life sets to help add in that flavor, and that's breathtakingly beautiful, man. Oh wow. Yeah, and that shows. That shows in this trailer. Now, I thought we saw... Wasn't there like concept art of like the Boba Fett movie back when Josh Trank was doing it? Of like a Star Destroyer flying overhead like in the forest like that? What is it with Star Destroyers being in the Earth, in like in planet's atmosphere anyway? Aren't they too big? Wasn't the whole idea was that they're too big to do that? Anyway, just a minor little observation. Okay, so once again, now that's obviously a matte painting of some kind. I don't think there's a quarry like that. Well, I guess there could be, but I don't know if that's a young kid. Looks like he's infiltrating some kind of, maybe that's a young Andor, I don't know. But then we get a shot of the Senate, and that's awesome. And like going back to Coruscant, oh man, if you yes, you have to use Coruscant. How could you not, right? And I like how this is done now. I mean, it looks like it's from the movies, man. That's what I like. Okay, and this guy is an Imperial officer of some kind. He was one of the bad guys in Game of Thrones, right? He was the evil doctor that made the mountain into that weird kind of zombie kind of thing, right? Is that him? It's got to be him, right? Okay, so what else we got here? Okay, so we got some Imperial officers having some Joe. Looks like it's an Imperial. It's definitely Imperial, right? Some kind of base that this kid is infiltrating. And then we see Andor has become one of the Imperial officers to infiltrate them for probably information. Yeah. then there's Stellan Skarsgård, and he says Andor. He says Andor there, right? Maybe I can play that. Let me see if he pronounces it a little bit weird. Yeah, he didn't he?
Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor. Andor. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be pronouncing it like that. Andor. Yeah, but maybe that's just his accent. Whatever. I know some people might rag on it. Now, who's this girl? She's obviously an Imperial officer of some kind with death troopers. Maybe she's working with Krennic, because they're wearing the white, and it looks like maybe they're going to catch wind of the Death Star at some point, right? Maybe she's working with director Krennic. Now, I don't know if we're going to see Krennic. Let's take a look at the IMDb. Who is that girl? Adria Arjona. Is that? No, that's not Adria Arjona. That's Adria Arjona, right? Wait, wasn't she in... No, I'm getting confused here. Adria Arjona, what was she just recently in? She was in Morbius. Okay, yeah, that's right. She was in Morbius. She's going to be in that Father of the Bride. She's going to be in this movie that's being directed by Zoe Kravitz. Artglass Viking says in the live chat, great trailer for Andor. I was getting haunting Squid Game vibes from the initial score. Yeah, the score. Oh, man. The music in this was awesome. Oh, God, look, like the visual effects have come so far. It makes me want to go back and hear what, like, remember when they were finishing episode 3 and George Lucas was saying that, okay, we have a TV series in mind, but it would be too expensive to make it. It would be like $100 million per episode. But they can pull off the visual effects now, guys. So I want to know what those stories were. Like, was it sort of like this, the beginning of the rebellion kind of thing? Because this, there's something about it that just feels more like Star Wars. Is this maybe some kind of a junk planet? This wouldn't be where Han was building the ships, right? Is that? No, maybe some kind of a junk planet of some kind. Looks like, yeah. So he gets called into action, and probably by Stellan Skarsgård's character. And if Stellan Skarsgård is only in it for one episode, you know what's going to happen to him, right? He'll probably sacrifice himself to keep his ties secret. But it's cool that he's going to be interacting with Saw Gerrera, it looks like. Yeah. And he gets shades that he's like sort of like wearing the dark colors. Maybe he's the bad guy. Maybe he is. I don't know. I doubt it though. And I like this. Like, this looks cool. Like, this reminds me of something out of like World of Warcraft, actually. The types of farming pools. Okay, so we got a collection here of rebels. I'm guessing this is Saw's group. Yeah. Those people belong to Saw, because he's there to see him. Although he's got no, maybe that's same cloak. He comes talk to him. So maybe Forrest Whitaker's only in one episode too. Andor feels like an adult political drama. It feels very immersive. It does. So let's see what Denise Go. Is that who that Imperial officer was? Fiona Shaw's in this. She was like the evil stepmother in Harry Potter. I'm not seeing Forrest Whitaker here, am I? Huh. They're not listing him. They should list him because he's there, obviously, in the trailer. Okay, let's go back. He's not quite as messed up as he was in Rogue One, but, he does change, right? So, yeah. Let's continue on. Some drop ships. These are from like Attack of the Clones drop ships. I don't know who this is, but he looks suspicious about something. Maybe there's going to be spies on both sides, right? Maybe this is an Imperial spy in the rebellion. I wouldn't like that. Wouldn't surprise me at all. There's Andor. I don't know who this is, but it looks like it's not quite an officer, but maybe somebody who's working in maintenance of some kind. I don't know. And then we get that very Batman. Yeah. They don't look like officers, but they're coming down in those drop ships. Okay, so they're coming down in those Clone Wars drop ships. Then we get the Batman, Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Rises. Remember the promo shot for Dark Knight Rises when you pans up to the city and it's kind of like the white of the sky is like in the Batman symbol. But this is Coruscant, obviously, right? It has to be. Beautiful. Like, there's so much you could do with Coruscant. Just aside from showing us like the floating big huge cities kind of thing with the floating platforms. Corellia, right. I don't know why this reminds me of Corellia, but it does for some reason. This is like where they build the Star Destroyers. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so there's that girl again. There she is again. Come on, tell me who she is. I'm guessing that's Denise Go. And that young kid might be Alex Lothar. Man, I don't know, but it's gonna be 3 episodes to start us off, guys. September 21st, and we'll be doing live watch-alongs for that for sure. It looks like maybe he's got a little bit of a romantic interest with this person. I don't know. Let's just see. She gets carried away. She's going to be like an interrogator, asking what kind of information you got. We got more. Stellan, like he's such a great actor. Like he can do stuff like this, and then I know the prosthetics help in Dune, but turning into like the Baron, oh, awesome. And then he can play like the meager scientist in like the Thor movies. So he's awesome. It looks like this is maybe his home of some kind. I like the architecture. I like the set design. Great set design. And great music. Okay, so it looks like his ship is under attack. So then we're back on Coruscant with that beautiful. That's beautiful. Like that. That's awesome. And then we see Mothma in the Senate, and that's the more stuff that I want to see. I know a lot of people don't like the political stuff. That's why they went away from that stuff in the sequel trilogy, which I really wish they didn't, because it's interesting to see what's going on, and I'm glad that she's getting a good chance here to play Mothma as a character. Because I liked a lot of the deleted scenes from Revenge of the Sith, where she was putting together the beginnings of what the rebellion was going to be with Padme, and that was awesome. And Bail Organa. Now, we didn't see Bail Organa in this, did we? Oh. Hey, I haven't had one of these in a long time. Sorry, guys, we got to pause and deal with this situation. Yeah. Yeah, I never understand that stuff. But anyway, I'm not going to digress on this. Okay, so we got this guy again. No, it wasn't this guy again, but he's looking very suspicious. This looks like this is the people on Coruscant, part of Mothma's group of people, perhaps. And she's saying, I don't want them to key into what she's doing. And then that guy's like, what are you doing, right? What are you doing? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Obviously a leader of another house, but oh man, that shot is awesome. Yeah, this is great. Absolutely great. And there's a robot of some kind. Witness the beginning. I'm sure there's going to be lots of breakdown videos out there, guys. I'm just looking through this, seeing what jumps out at me. Great trailer, guys. I want to know your thoughts, and we'll come back to this if anybody else jumps into the live chat and wants to talk about it, because this will be the talk of the town. Okay, what's going on here? This is one of those doctors that can turn you into like a robot kind of thing, like what they did in the Mandalorian series, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, so who's this? It's got like a staff of some kind. They're fighting on one of those planets. Breathtaking. And that's awesome. TIE fighters chasing Andor there at the end. Okay. Guys, that was a great trailer. 3-episode premiere streaming September 21st. Originally it was supposed to be at the end of August, but now they switched it. Let's take a look at what... yeah, my comment. Let's take a look at my other... as a Star Wars property that is more focused on tone than nostalgia, I'll give it a shot. The visuals are spectacular, but let's be clear, how long will it take to finally go beyond the known timeline and storytelling and not repeat the same stuff all over again? I don't know what you're talking about there. I guess he just doesn't want to know about the Empire or anything like that. For a Star Wars fan like me, from the trailer it looks great, but who is not a fan of the saga would understand it. But who is not a fan of the saga would not understand it. I don't know. You know, it does have that political appeal to it, that very Game of Thrones-ish. Yeah. What's this? Disney created Star Wars 7, 8, and 9. Star Wars fans, a single 5 minutes of Rogue One movie was better than the whole new trilogy. Yeah. Disney, okay then. Now we can milk the true Star Wars fans. But Andor announced. No, that's not... See, this kind of a comment undermines the fandom, right? And I agree that, yeah, 7, 8, and 9... I barely watch them. In fact, I refuse to watch 8 and 9. But this looked awesome. This looked awesome, guys. What do you guys think about that Andor trailer 2? What did you like about it? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. Okay, guys, as you know, we're a daily news show, 12 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday. There are all my other social media handles that you guys can check out. Let's go in and talk about some of the other stories that are coming out today in the realm of movie news. It's the weekend box office, right, guys? Well, it's a long weekend here in North America. So it's kind of like the soft weekend. DC Super Pets comes in first place, and we'll take a look at the roster here. But there's some other notables going on in here. Like Top Gun made... the highest domestic, I think, second place of all time, and then yeah, rounded out top 5 with 8.2, so has grossed 650 at the domestic. Maverick, sometime soon Maverick will surpass Titanic, 659 million, and Jurassic World is at 653 million domestically. So yeah, it's going to beat Jurassic World. That's great for Top Gun, Maverick, and Tom Cruise. So let's take a look at the old charts here for the box office weekend for July 29th to the 31st. DC Super Pets was number 1. Nope was number 2. Number 3 was Thor Love and Thunder. Number 4 was Minions The Rise of Gru. And number 5 was Top Gun Maverick. So Top Gun Maverick stayed in there. And that's great. That's fantastic news. I still need to go out and see Where the Crawdads Sing. I'm late to that one. Okay, so let's take a look at what DC Super Pets is. And these numbers will be adjusted after tomorrow. Because as I said, there's going to be like an extra day that they're going to tack on here. So it's probably going to be a little bit more than that. Probably like another 10 million at the most, maybe. But 23 million domestically, 18 internationally, 41.4 worldwide for DC Super Pets. Okay. That's not really... yeah. Nope. Continues there. Second spot, Thor Love and Thunder. Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, that's hanging in there. But Top Gun Maverick. Let's take a look. Well, first let's take a look at Thor. So, yeah, oh. See, now that's a real... That's not good. Thor is still in there at the third spot, but it's grossed 301.5 domestically, 360.9 internationally, for a worldwide total of 662.4, and that's slowing down. That's slowing down a lot. What's the percentage there? 42%. That can. Oh. So Thor: Love and Thunder, even next week, especially when Bullet Train comes out next week, guys, that's going to be chopped in half for Thor. Thor: Love and Thunder. It's not going to make 900 million. It's not. It's going to be hard pressed to maybe even make 800 million. Well, we kind of maybe saw the writings on the wall for that, though, because while I enjoyed the movie, I think a lot of people are were tired of Taika Waititi's over the top silliness for Thor, because he despite what some people say, he did turn into a kind of a doofus. And that's Taika. But let's take a look at what Top Gun's doing here, guys, because that if it's gonna beat Jurassic Park and Titanic at the domestic box office, that's awesome. 1.3 billion. Wow. Oh, it's going to be one of the year's most successful films, and justly so, because it's awesome. Oh, that's cool. And as I said, before it finishes its run here, I want to go out and I want to watch Top Gun Maverick again in the theater, because it's a fantastic theater experience. I haven't had that since Spider-Man No Way Home, where you actually had people cheering and gasping all at the same time in the theater. You had that in Top Gun when you're watching some of those flight scenes. Awesome. Yeah, I thought it would tap out around 1.2 billion, but it's past 1.3. It's hanging in there, guys. Whoops. I can't wait for that. Vengeance came out, 1.7 million, but not that many theaters, just under 1,000 theaters. Resurrection, that Rebecca Hall movie, that's that psychological thriller, only came out in 97 theaters, so don't expect too much from that right now. What else? Love Song, Medusa. But what was this? Everything Everywhere All at Once. Well, I thought you said it's going to cross 100 million. I thought it said it was going to cross 100 million. What are you talking about, Variety? Well, maybe because of the long weekend, but Everything Everywhere All at Once is something I'm late to, too. Oh, man, I need to really get on this stuff. It's still playing in theaters here. Okay, but I saw the headline that it's going to cross 100 million, which is going to be A24's most successful movie. A24. All right. But that's pretty much the quick snapshot view of the weekend box office. If there's any huge adjustments tomorrow, we'll take a look at it. Our Glass Viking says the figures for Thor are surprising. I thought it was better than Doctor Strange. It was better than Doctor Strange, for sure. It was certainly more memorable. Well, yeah, because of Christian Bale's performance, I thought it was great in it. I like Natalie Portman in it. Yeah, Predator Prey would have come in second to Bullet Train, I reckon. Yeah, and if Predator Prey came out in the theaters, it would definitely be in the second spot, I would say. Well, maybe not. Well, you got to chop these numbers in half, you would think. So Predator Prey would, yeah, it would make more than 10 million, I think. It would. But anyway, I just saw the report that Predator Prey is going to be on Disney Plus Canada. So hopefully Friday we'll be able to do a full live watch along for Predator Prey. If at the very least just a commentary. That's my hopes. And then Thursday we're going to watch Bullet Train. You watch my straight out of the theater reaction for Bullet Train. But that's the weekend box office numbers, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. All right. This is something that's kind of spun out of control, and mostly due to Sly himself, Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone doubles down on Rocky owners' complaints over Drago spinoff. Now, we saw the report last week that Sylvester Stallone was upset that the 93-year-old owner of the franchise and property is not giving him, like, his percentages, because he wants to hand it off to his kids, or, you know, I thought those arguments were ill-founded, but now he's doubled down on some of those comments. So let's see what he said. Talking about the Drago spinoff here. I guess he took to his social media, Sylvester did. He says, another heartbreaker. Just found out this out. Once again, pathetic. 94-year-old producer of his selfish, useless children are once again picking what is left off the bones of another wonderful character. Stallone wrote about Drago. Seriously, how do you weasels look in the mirror? Yeah, all the yelling, I don't know what that's about, man. That's very... well, actually, I'm not going to mention his name. But there used to be a guy in social media that would just constantly do stuff like that, and he got himself banned. But anyway, guys, oh, that's just okay. His selfish, useless children. Stallone, man, calm yourself, man. Why are you mad? Because you yourself want to take this property over so you can hand it to your children. So using verbiage like that, using those kinds of analogies is, it's thin ice that you're walking on. He continued, I'm sorry to the fans. I apologize to the fans. And I never wanted Rocky to be exploited for this greed. No shame. Hashtag no shame, hashtag sad day, hashtag parasite. Yeah, that seems like rambling, man. And you know what sucks about this is that Stallone just had a good trailer out for Samaritan, which looked awesome. So people are still on board and they still like you. But dude, you keep putting out stuff like this, and you're not gonna only turn fans of the Rocky franchise against you. You're going to have, like, your image here at the end of your career is going to go like, whoa, dude, you're a multi-millionaire. Why do you need to have the rights to Rocky? Your legacy is already on the screen, man. Your kids they don't need that money because they will have your money. Right? Unless you do something stupid and like cut them out of the will like some people do. But I mean, it's just it boggles my mind. It truly does. So I guess Dolph Lundgren had responded to this because Stallone made it so obviously clear what his thoughts are. Dolph Lundgren clarifies Drago spinoff after Stallone comments, because he's like, Dolph never even called me because they worked together lots, like in the Expendables. Oh, come on. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to deal with this situation. Like, how does this... I'm going to take this word, and then I'm going to go over to my restricted words list. Sorry, guys. All right, I'll just continue on with this, and then we'll pause, and I'll deal with this situation right now, because I can't deal with this kind of a spam. because I don't want to lose my momentum here. Yeah, because Dolph Lundgren and Sly work together lots. They have good relations. So Stallone was like, "You never even called me about this Drago spinoff." So Dolph is a good dude. He actually is a true mensch. He knows his limits as an actor, and he put out this statement saying, "Just to set the record straight regarding a possible Drago spinoff, there's no approved script, no deals in place, no director, and I was personally under the impression that my friend Sly Stallone was involved as a producer or even as an actor. There was a press leak last week, which was unfortunate, in touch with Mr. Balboa, but so all the fans can relax, there you go. Just so all the fans can relax, there you go." So he's saying that there's not even a script approved for this Drago spinoff. And then Stallone is flying off the handle like this. Yeah, it doesn't look good. And the thing is about, I would be interested to see a Drago spinoff. I got no problem with that. And I wouldn't say that it's milking if you got stories to tell. Just like the Andor series. If there's a good story there to tell, what's wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with it. But the consensus is about the spinoff. Maybe they're telling the wrong story here, because the early leaks about what the premise was going to be about, it was going to take place after Creed 2. And I think what some people are saying, like in this article, is that they would prefer it to take place after the aftermath of Rocky 4, because there was a lot of stuff there. The best parts about Creed 2 was the whole political situation that Drago had going back to Russia after the defeat, like how he was basically shunned, like forced out, and he lost his wife, and the scene when the son looks at the mother and is kind of like, oh, that was the best scene for me, at least in Creed 2. So if it took, maybe they can go back and retool it and show us a little bit before and after. That would be very interesting for me to see. Arglass Viking says the announcement for Drago must be a fishing market ploy to glean interest. Yeah, for sure. Where does that leave Creed 3, though? Creed 3, where this would spin off in between Creed 2 and 3. I don't think Drago will be back for Creed 3. In fact, we know that he's not. But we saw that Creed 3 got pushed back to March 2023. It was supposed to come out this November. It's being directed by Michael B. Jordan there. So we'll have to see how that fits in. And apparently Sly wasn't going to be in this one because of some of the stuff that was going on with this kind of BS of him wanting too much control and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's not good. It just bums me out. It bums me out a lot, guys, because I like the Rocky series, and I like the first Creed movie. It was really solid. I didn't hate this second Creed, but hopefully the third one comes around again. Okay, now I got to really deal with this situation. Now this situation's got to be dealt with. Because they're on me good, but don't worry, I know all the remedies. So we're going to take a small time out here, guys, and I'm just going to deal with these spam bots. Basically, there's something I can do with the channel. Customize settings. No, that's not it. words. Sorry. We are taking a little bit of a break here, guys. I have to deal with the situation. Like, this is relentless. I know they're bots, so it's like an algorithm that for some reason I don't know how this drives traffic to them. I don't, but I can put in some blocked words that just hey, I already have that in there. Why is that not blocking it then? Alright, I'm going to have to leave this page up in case they keep on coming back. Alright. I need to put in one of those things like a night bot, maybe. It's like a bot that takes care of that thing. Yeah, maybe I'll look into that later today. Thank you for bearing with me, though. I apologize for the spam. Let's hope that it doesn't ruin our mojo for the rest of the day. Alright, where are we at? Let's change tones here. Let's change tones a little bit. Yeah, because that Rocky Drago stuff, that drama, it bums me out. It does. And I hope Sly gets a handle on this. He's just got to learn to let it go. Ultimately, Stallone, you got to let it go, man. It's business. It's show business. That's the way it's going to happen. Okay, I should have actually put this story after the weekend box office, because it's cool. Legally Blonde 3. Reese Witherspoon says Top Gun Maverick has provided a lot of inspiration for Legally Blonde 3. And yeah, because Top Gun Maverick came out a while ago, or Top Gun came out a long while ago, and then the sequel came out and has obviously had huge success, the same can happen for Legally Blonde. Now, I liked the first movie. The second one was okay. But it would be cool to see her back, because I like Reese Witherspoon. I think she's awesome. And if they're going to use that kind of like a marker, like what they did with Top Gun, bringing her off the bench for one kind of big last hurrah, that would be cool. It would be fun, too, to see how this character has evolved, especially in the year of 2022. For sure. Let's see what she says here in a quote. I'm still hoping that Legally Blonde 3 is going to come together in the right way, she said. It's like Top Gun. They waited a long time to make another version of that movie, and I love the nostalgia piece they incorporated in it. So definitely that gave us a lot of inspiration about what we would want to do with Elle Woods, and make sure that we had all those same touchstones that mattered to people back then. Yeah. That's awesome. See, you do something like that and you get inspired. It's been on the table for a while, and I'm sure that there's been a script out there that's been floating around. I think they could do it, man. I think they can do it. I would like to see it because, as I said, Reese Witherspoon is awesome in my books. But what do you guys think? Legally Blonde 3, would you want to see it? I would. Something else I want to see is Godzilla Vs Kong 2. For sure. Working title for Godzilla vs. Kong 2 has been revealed, as well as some shooting locations. Not too spoilerish, don't worry. So Godzilla vs. Kong 2 has started filming in Australia, and the working title suggests a delve into the past of the MonsterVerse. Okay, so what's going on here? The working title. Well, the working title is just what the movie's being made as, right? It's not the actual real title. It's just like they're on set. Okay, so what's going on here? They're just filming a beach scene. I'm guessing Godzilla's going to come to shore here, or some other big kaiju. So it's it's just people running on the beach. But the working title is Origins. Adam Wingard is coming back. Cool. And it's going to have the guy from Downton Abbey in it, oddly enough. He was also in the live-action Beauty and the Beast, which you should have his name here. You should have his name here. Okay, guys, who's the guy that got... Who was the father of... Huh. Why am I forgetting his name? Dan Stevens. There you go. Dan Stevens. He's going to be in it. So, I really like King Kong versus Godzilla, the first one. Mecha Godzilla. Surprisingly, fairly menacing. I didn't like the fact that they put Ghidorah's head in that. It should have just been Mecha Godzilla by himself. But we'll see what happens in this second installment. I'll keep my eye on it for sure. So, Origins is the working title for Godzilla vs. Kong. Because, I heard that Kong goes back to the Hollow Earth, right? And maybe we'll learn more about that. Cool. Comments. Artglass Viking says, Sly's new movie actually looks good, too. He should be reflecting on a great career. Yeah, he should be. Love the first Legally Blonde movie. Reese is awesome. Yes, she is. She totally is. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. I got myself a little worked up there. Zombieland 3 gets another star excited to return for a sequel. Zoe Dutch. I like Zombieland 2. I thought it was talking about coming back after some time off. And I thought it was really fun. But Ruben Fleischer's really busy right now. He says he would like to come back to this. So Zoe Dutch has come in and said that she would like to come back to it too. Which is not a bad thing, I wouldn't say. She said, I would love to put the Von Dutch attire back on, for lack of a better pun. That experience was so fun. I've been begging Ruben to put me in a movie of his again. But I would love to play Madison again. She's such a character. And she was. She was funny, though. I would like to see them close out Zombieland as a trilogy, I would think. I like the second one quite a bit, actually. I was thinking about that climax, about that tower that they had. There's a lot of fun there. Okay. What do you guys think? Zombieland 3, do you want to see it? I know that Ruben Fleischer's really busy right now. Let's take a look at his IMDb. Because he commented on this recently too, but he said that he's so consumed with other work that he's kind of put it on the back burner, from what I heard, from what I understood. Let's take a look at his directing credits. Uncharted, he just did the Uncharted, and I think he's in line for the sequel to Uncharted as well. The regional office is under attack. I don't know what that's about. Oh, I know why I feel weird. Because I haven't eaten in 16 hours. Normally I have my breakfast before. But today I was a little consumed with getting my trailer reaction out for Andor. So maybe we'll... where are you going for 45 minutes? Wow. All right, guys, let's get through some of these stories. Penguin, Colin Farrell hopes Penguin returns in the Batman 2 that comes out in 5 years from now, guys. Yes, 5 years for the sequel. You could, oh, I'm not going to comment on that. It shouldn't be 5 years. It should be 2 years at the most, because the script should be done. It should be. I really don't know what the hell Reeves is doing. But anyway, Colin says here that, of course, and he talks about the spinoff too, because there's going to be a Penguin spinoff, which is interesting to me. Oh my God, you kidding me? It's so much fun. Are you joking with me? I've been around the block, man, and that's an easy sport. I mean, it was a joy. Yeah, you see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff of him putting on the makeup, and he's having a lot of fun with it. Colin Farrell is definitely having a lot of fun with it. Matt's up to his bollocks, hovering over his keyboard and just planning the story because he's so meticulous. He's so obsessive about what he does. Yeah, but he's all over the Penguin series as well. I mean, he's not going to direct it, but he's all over the structure of the scripts and who's going to direct them. And it's so exciting. Yeah, I can't wait for the series, the spin-off series. We did a full live watch-along at the Batman here on the channel. And Colin Farrell, great choice. And I can't wait for the series. The series, I think, is going to be awesome. All right. I got to move through these stories a little quicker, guys. Yeah, Batman is... That's what they said. Tentatively 5 years for Batman 2. It's like... Yeah, 2027, I think they said. Oh... Like, it shouldn't be that long. Yeah. Should be out by 2027 at the absolute latest. So that's the latest. It should be out sooner than that. Otherwise, I think it's going to lose momentum. But Top Gun Maverick just proved maybe you don't need them to release it so close together. But guys, you gotta push those buttons faster. I would say Batman 3, the trilogy should be complete by 2027. Okay, I want to weigh in here with my thoughts on Tomb Raider. This broke last week. Tomb Raider. I think I already talked about this a little bit too. Yeah, I think I already did. So I'll just reiterate. It's a bummer that Alicia Vikander's not going to be back in the role. But everybody's going to be jumping at the rights for it. So I guess you got to go back to the beginnings again? I don't know. I would maybe try to tell... If you can do de-aging awesome, I would get Angelina back, and I would put her as an older self retelling a story of her when she's younger, and just de-age her. That's the way I would do it. But we got to move through these stories, guys. I'm not gonna. I took more time than I thought I was going to, especially with dealing with those bots. Kind of ruined my mojo. Over the weekend, Nichelle Nichols passed on. She was Uhura on the old Star Trek series. 89 years old. That's a good haul, and that's unfortunate. George Takei, J.J. Abrams, Stacey Abrams, and more pay tribute to her. Yeah. She was a highlight on the first Star Trek show, for sure. And in the movies as well. Takei says, I shall have more to say about the trailblazing, incomparable Nichelle Nichols, who shared the bridge as Lieutenant Uhura, passed away at age 9. For today my heart is heavy, my eyes shining like stars. You know the rest among the dearest, my friend. Yeah. And you got that impression on set. She was always upbeat, you know. Sounded like she was always a good person that you would want to work with. She wasn't like somebody who was difficult. It bummed me out yesterday when I heard this. Let's see if there's anybody else here of note. Stephen King broke the new ground, has passed away. Yeah, so there's lots of tributes that have come out. Just and I'm sure that a lot of people are going to be talking about it. Oh, she met that guy, huh? Hey, if I'm not going to say the other guy's name, I'm not going to say his name out of respect, courtesy. But because I'm not from the United States, I don't get into the political stuff. Linda Carter. Oh, Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman. William Shatner, there's the one that I wanted to see. I'm sorry to hear about the passing of Nichelle. She was a beautiful woman and played an admirable character that did so much for redefining social issues both here in the U.S. and throughout the world. I'll certainly miss her, sending my love and condolences to her family, Bill. Yeah. LeVar Burton, cool. Yeah. So the tributes are all out there, guys. I'm not going to read all of these. May she rest in peace. She had a long, healthy career, I would say. And yeah, just God bless. All right, one final story here, guys. Spirit. We talked about this on the weekend. Maybe this will cheer us up a little bit. Now, I'm not going to watch the trailer for this because I already did. Spirit Halloween movie is coming out this October, I think it says here. Spirit Halloween is based off of a Halloween store. It's going to have Christopher Lloyd and Rachel Lee Cook in it. And the teaser is dropped this morning. And we saw some of these images on the weekend of some of the monsters that were going to appear in this. And the story is being kind of hearkened as a bunch of kids that get locked in the store overnight and then the monsters come alive. And it's going to be kind of like Big, I heard. Big mixed with like career opportunities, if you've ever seen that movie. And here's the poster. Spirit Halloween, the movie. Now, I like Rachel Lee Cook. She's not in enough stuff. But let's take a look at some of the snapshots of this. It starts off with them going to the Spirit Halloween store as kids. They watch some horror movies. A little throwbacks to like Stranger Things. Maybe we'll watch this on the weekend, next weekend, on the horror movie roundup. Yeah, in fact, that's what we'll do. And then Christopher Lloyd comes along. Yeah, he's looking his age, for sure. But you know what? It's good that he's still out working because he's very, very, very talented. And yeah, so he comes out and talks to these people, and then he falls over dead. He, I guess, well, it was time. And then his spirit comes out and goes into the store. Just very interesting. I like the locations, though. Shooting locations. Like in a rundown town. Like an old factory town. And they get locked in the store. Spirit Halloween has a Stranger Things vibe in the poster. Stranger Things vibe in the poster. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because of the shadows, right? Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah. Let's go back to some of the snapshots in the trailer. It's cheeky, guys. It's got like shades of Fear Street. That kind of quality to it, I would say. I don't know, that may like Fear Street, Stranger Things. It's in that tone. Not quite production values, but it's in that tone. You know, remember, it's supposed to be for like kids, right? And then when the monsters come along, it's kind of a interesting take. Yeah. So here's your nod to Big. There's like a fortune teller kind of thing in there, asking their fortune. But then, yeah, oh yeah, you can see some of the monsters there in the background, right? There's one of them. We saw artwork for that on the weekend. Okay. That's actually kind of creepy. One spirit. I thought this movie was going to be more in the tone of like a Scooby-Doo movie. A little bit maybe of Hocus Pocus a little bit, but yeah, I could see that maybe. Little Willy's Wonderland. You know that movie with Nicolas Cage where the robots come to life and try to kill him at this overnight kind of festival. Oh, they go underground here. Very interesting. Maybe there's a little bit more in the nuance to this that I missed, but probably not. Guys, this is a fun throwaway movie. A bunch of kids in a Halloween costume store get freaked out by monsters. Ooh, she's floating there. Okay, so maybe they get a little bit of possession there too. Okay, yeah, there's that one creature. That is kind of creepy, eh? There's Rachel Lee Cook. Yeah, that it's got potential to be maybe like a sleeper hit. I don't know. If they play their cards right, we'll have to see what the script and how the acting plays out when we actually get the movie, and I'll let you know. I'll see it. I'll check it out. Spirit, Halloween, the movie, guys. What do you guys think? All right. I think for the most part, that takes us to the end, guys. It does for today's show. I apologize for all the, you know what? Those bots, they just keep on regenerating. And as I said, I don't know why or how that, like, nobody actually ever clicks on those, do they? I'll take a look at what it would take to bring in a Nightbot. Because, yeah, I'm going to need it. Just looking at some Twitter stuff here, in case I missed anything. See if anything jumps out at me. My best friend's exorcism. What the heck? Devotion. Oh, yeah. Oh, Artglass, he put a $15 live chat badge. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Joseph Quinn. He posted a video of him and James Hetfield playing, or I think it was a video of him playing Master of Puppets with them. That was cool. That was fun. He was Eddie in Stranger Things 4, for people who didn't know. He was the guy standing on top of the trailer playing the guitar. And of course he was playing Master of Puppets. So him together with Hetfield, I thought was a lot of fun. Oh, is this an Andor poster? No, I don't want to open the link. I want to open the image in a new tab. I like that poster. It's a good throwback poster, eh, guys? Yeah. I like that a lot. That's a good poster. Let's give that the old thumbs up. Or heart. Holy 22 million views already? Guys, it just dropped like 3 hours ago. Wow. So people are really liking it. Prey movie. Yeah, Prey, I can't wait for that. So Prey has had its premiere. There's Amber Midthunder. Yeah, I can't wait to see what she's going to do in this. I hear good things. And I heard that she didn't even know that she was auditioning for a Prey movie, for a Predator movie. Kardashian, Bradley Cooper. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Early tickets are out. Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone. I haven't seen them in a while. She's been off because she had Jennifer's had a baby. And you can't go wrong with Emma Stone talking about Zombieland. Hopefully she'll come back for Zombieland 3. If they make it. Jodie Comer, I don't know how to pronounce that. John Boyega, Purple Hearts. Alright. Some more people have passed on. 95 years old. Pat Carroll. She was the voice of Ursula in Little Mermaid. May she rest in peace. Highest grossing films of 2022. Yeah. Notice that, yeah. Thor should... You think Rise of Gru is going to beat Thor for sure. Has made under 600 million worldwide. Yeah, and people are going to make articles about Thor underperforming. And I think that pretty much will seal the deal that Taika Waititi won't be back for the third one. And Hemsworth has said that he will only come back if it's Taika. So we'll have to, I don't know. Because I heard the budget for this one was really high too. The reports of it being like 200 to 250 million is actually much lower than it was. All right. Is Elvis on this top 10 list? It's not, and it should be. Okay, why is Jurassic World Dominion trending on the side here? New look at Succumus concept art. Oh, they released a concept book for Jurassic World Dominion. Again, I didn't hate Jurassic World Dominion. I just thought it was lackluster. It had all the ingredients to be something spectacular, and it just fell flat. Which will be the end of Colin Trevorrow making big, huge blockbusters. Well, maybe not. I don't know. What was Jurassic World Dominion's box office again? What was that? Did we look at that? No, we didn't, because it's down in the 9th spot. What did it make? 942. So, yeah, it's not going to crack $1 billion, because it's out streaming now, right? All right. I think that's it for today, guys. We've been going for over an hour. I need to have my breakfast for sure. Starting to feel a little woozy here. She's seen with a Hereditary bottle. God, I love Jennifer. She's awesome. If she likes Hereditary, the movie, that's really cool in my books. A girl that appreciates horror is awesome in my books. All right. Yeah, that's it for today. All right, guys, let me know what you thought about some of these stories in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow for more movie news here on Mirror Domains. Thank you very much for that live chat badge, too. Cool, man.